Hello guys, it's Sharif here with Engadget, and we are looking at Sleeping Dogs, brand new game running on an equally brand new chip from AMD. This is the AMD A10-5800K, which is an APU, arguably perhaps not intended for gaming rigs, more for all-in-ones, HTPCs and so on. But if you did want to play games on these APUs, then we have Sammy here from AMD to sort of show us what kind of frame rates we can achieve. So if we take a look, as a comparison, what have we got over here, Sammy, on this side?
Yeah, so on the left-hand side, we got a system from our competitor. In this case,
let's have a look at these specs.
Yeah, we got the specs here. So it's got the i5-3550, and it has the HD 2500 graphics solution. Both systems have the same memory configuration, same hard drive, same power supplies.
Okay.
So it's an apples to apples. This one on the left side is actually in a slightly higher price point. So
this is the i5 is slightly more expensive.
That's correct.
And this isn't even the overclockable i5, am I right?
That's correct. This is a locked, whereas the APU is unlocked. What I've done here is it's Sleeping Dogs. It is running with the default settings. So when you install the game and you just launch it, this is the experience you get out of the box on each of these systems.
So we've got on the AMD APU, we have just over the 30 frame sort of threshold, and it certainly looks smooth. And then on the Intel, we are running at just 10 frames a second, which you should.
And if we actually try to play the game,
slow-mo spectacular. And if I switch over to the APU again,
I'm going to do the same stuff here.
I think it drops below. Yeah, so it actually does drop below 30, down to 27, 28. So it's higher than the Intel, but still, technically, if you take 30 frames a second as your threshold, then it's still technically not really playable, but certainly kind of smooth.
Yeah, very smooth.
Now, you've also got another setup over here. Same processor again. This time, however, you've overclocked it. How have you done this?
So on this system, I've overclocked the GPU, the graphics processing unit, from the default 800 to 1 gigahertz.
Mm-hmm.
And also I've increased the memory frequency from the default 1333 to a little bit over DDR3 2200.
So it's an APU, it has its CPU and GPU together, but you can actually overclock the GPU separately.
Yeah, so this is very flexible platform from the overclocking point of view. You can max out your CPU, you can max out your GPU, and you can max out your memory all independently.
I see. So you've overclocked the memory slightly,
yes,
and you've overclocked the GPU, you've left the CPU alone, and
yes,
also you've got the stock cooler.
Yeah, that's right. So nothing special here, default cooling solution, CPU running at the default frequency, just overclock the GPU clock and the memory clock.
We're still in the intro here on Sleeping Dogs, but as for the intro, we can see we're at just under 40 frames a second, so yes, playable. What resolution are we running?
This is a 16 by 10
16 by 10 and medium settings.
Medium settings.
And can we just quickly dial it up to full 1080?
Sure. So we'll just jump to the menu. And resume gameplay.
So now we are running at full 1080 and with medium settings, and frame rates have only dropped slightly and we're still getting 35 frames a second. So yes, playable. And that, I guess, is AMD's key point, that for a slightly cheaper chip than an Intel Core i5, you get something which is overclockable and therefore able to play the latest games at decent settings. Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.